Somewhat live from the PTV studio, it's the senior episode, starring McKenna Castillo, myself, Sydney Scott, and Cody Davis.
Hey Panthers, and welcome back to the final PTV episode of the 2024-2025 school year. This episode will feature all 4 of our seniors graduating this year. For the last time, I'm Sydney Scott.
And I'm McKenna Castillo. Let's get right into this very special episode.
My journey here on PTV started way back to my freshman year in Broadcasting 1. Mr. Grimes was convincing enough to stay for the following year, where I made my PTV debut. I'm glad he did because I've had the best time these past 3 years. I loved working with my fellow PTV crew members, having fun filming all the episodes. This class really does make us like a family. I've grown so much being a part of this amazing program and will take all that I've learned to whatever the future has to offer. My favorite memories from my years of PTV were traveling to different cities to film stories that fascinate us. From LA to San Francisco, those were experiences I would never get in the classroom. The people I've met and the memories I've made would never have happened if I weren't in PTV, and I'm forever happy I made that choice.
I've made so many great memories with everyone in this class, but my favorite memory from PTV was when we had the 4th and 5th graders from Cyprus take a field trip to our classroom. They got to tour the room and make their own episode of PTV. My sister was in the class, so it was fun to get to show her around. I've also really enjoyed the friendships I've made through this class. Playing games with everyone each class after we finish filming is something I'll miss. I cannot wait to keep studying broadcasting in college, and I'm so thankful for everything I've learned in this class this year.
There are countless sports and clubs here at Newbury Park, but there's one that rarely gets recognition it deserves. Here's Maddie with more on Panther Botics.
Hey Panthers, last semester I talked to you about the robotics team preseason. Well, now they're competing, so let's check it out.
The way that FRC works is you are given basically a sport that your robot, or a task that your robot must complete in order to score points. And you're given that on the day of kickoff, and you didn't know anything about it before.
Our first week we went to the Port Hueneme Regional, and then the next week we went to the Ventura County Regional. And at the end of the qualification matches at our first regional, the Port Hueneme Regional, we were at the 4th rank.
At our most recent competitions, we also won the Industrial Design Award, which is a really good award for us to have won this time, and it shows how much effort we've put in for this year's competition.
The way it works is at the beginning of each year, there's a new challenge released, and it's made by FIRST, the organization that runs everything, and there's a lot of different ways you can score points with your robot.
And so you try and score as much as you can on the reef by placing the PVC pipe on the different levels of the coral reef.
Earlier this year, the team competed in the World Championship. Let's see how they prepared for it.
I am the captain of the team, or the president, and I am the lead manufacturer. We have to just kind of tune the robot a little bit. We're thinking of adding some stuff to it to make it a little bit quicker. Some things with the handoff are a little slow.
With our robot, there's always room for improvement, so we'll be looking at the best ways that we can see performance gains to give us the best shot at winning if we go to the World Championship. And there's strategic things, there's performance things, like we want to make sure that our robot is as reliable as possible. It can, score at the highest level, and that's just something that we're always looking forward to improving on a robot for our next competition.
Reporting for PTV, I'm Maddie Pond.
What are you doing here?
Anchoring.
But you're not even in PTV.
Well, people have heard my voice every morning for the last few years. Maybe it's time to put a face to it.
Cameron, almost everybody knows who you are.
Fair. For those who don't know, my name is Cameron, and I've been with the HDVP class for a little under a year, and the voice of the morning announcements. Regardless, this has been one of the best experiences I've ever gotten the privilege to be a part of. A memory that will likely stick with me was when my buddies Cody Davis and Sydney Scott got me to a road trip with them up to San Francisco in order to interview my uncle for the live show. The trip cost over $100, my personal and professional relationships, and my dignity. I wouldn't trade the experience for the world.
Ah yes, as you said, only wimps would fall asleep in the car, and we're out like a light 5 seconds later. Anyway, I've been with Mr. Grimes for 3 years now. Why he hasn't kicked me out yet? Beats me. But I'm glad he didn't, because this year I got to co-produce the live show and meet some really incredible people. But overall, just working with the people in this studio over the years and going on adventures to clothing manufacturers, Cameron's uncle, film museums, and so much more, I am forever grateful for the time in this room. Thank you, Mr. Grimes, for not just being a teacher, but a mentor and friend to us all. I'll miss arguing with you over college football during lunch or questioning everything Dave Roberts does. It has been a pleasure and an experience I will cherish forever.
Before we finish our senior episode, McKenna is going to tell you a little bit more about where we'll be going for college.
Hey Panthers, for the final Panther window of the year, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about what we're all doing for college. Sydney is going to the University of Colorado Boulder, and she's going to be majoring in molecular biology. She chose Boulder because of their great bio program with many research opportunities. She's most excited for the campus life and being on her own in a different state. Cody is also going to be at the University of Colorado Boulder in the fall. Funny coinky-dink. He's going to be majoring in business analytics and minor in sports management and media. He decided on Boulder because its location will be great for his future career. He's most excited for a fresh start and meeting new people. Let's go Buffs. Cameron is going to be going to California State University of Northridge. He'll be majoring in film. He chose CSUN because they have an excellent film program and the school is close to Hollywood. He's most excited for creating projects with his friends. And finally, I'll be going to Arizona State in the fall. I'm majoring in sports journalism. I chose ASU because of their School of Journalism and because I love Arizona. I'm most excited for the weather and to be living in Phoenix. Forks up. That's all for me, and for the very last time, back to the desk. The best advice I can give is to have confidence in everything you do. You only get one high school experience, so make the most of it. Don't take anything too seriously and just focus on doing what makes you happy.
My advice would be just live in the moment and have fun doing it. It sounds cliche, but it's true. Time flies. It feels like it was yesterday I was sitting here for the first time. Even though most of the jokes I made at this desk made no sense, and at a comedy club I would have had tomatoes thrown at me, in the long run, it doesn't matter. So just have fun with whatever you're doing.
Keep up with your responsibilities, kid. Don't let procrastination run your life, and do your homework. If you don't do your homework, you'll wind up just like me. And by God, who wants that?
Finally, I want to tell you all to always try your best and have fun while doing it. Confidence is key. Sometimes you just have to fake it till you make it. And what the amazing Mr. Grimes always tells us is to make good choices and don't do dumb things. Have a great rest of your day, Panthers, and happy summer.